Hi guys, Mendocino Vino here, ready for wine number 18 of the Wine Folly Challenge, Carignan. The Wine Folly Challenge is where I try all 86 grapes and 14 wines featured in the Wine Folly Magnum Edition. First alone and then paired with food. This week I'm trying Carignan, aka Mezzuelo, aka Carignano, aka Carignan with an E. It is called by many names, although technically, I guess officially, it is Mezzuelo because it originated in Spain. This is a historic grape for California. In 1966, it was one of the most popular grapes, mostly because it was used in sweet port, which, thank goodness, we have gone away from now. Historically, Carignan was used in Rioja blends, but now it's mostly grown in France. As you can see here, I have 3 bottles in front of me, 2 California wines, and then 1 red blend from France, mostly made up of Carignan. The first bottle I have here is from Graziano. This old vine Carignan comes primarily from our 70-year-old Vincenzo Vineyard, which is located in the white clay loam benchland soils near the Capella Township in Mendocino County. This unique soil and the excellent exposure of this vineyard have combined to produce grapes that are intensely ripe and flavorful. 24 months of aging in French and American oak barrels have softened the wine and added complexity to the intense aromas and full flavors. This bottle is a 2015. It is 13.5% alcohol, and it cost me $15 because it's on sale right now for $10 off, since Graziano is having their big sale at the moment. The next bottle I have is a 2017 Domaine de Fontsainte. It is from Corbieres. It is 14% alcohol, and it is 60% Carignan, 30% Grenache Noir, and 10% Syrah. It also cost $16. And finally, I have the Minus Tide Carignan. It is a 2018. It is from the Feliz Creek Vineyard. It is 13.8% alcohol, and it has 40% carbonic maceration, 50% whole cluster. They use native yeast, and it was aged sur lie in neutral oak for 10 months. And I got these 2 bottles from the Disco Ranch, which is an awesome little wine shop in Anderson Valley. Definitely recommend checking it out if you're ever in the area. All right, without further ado, let's get started. So the Graziano wine I will call Deep Garnet. The French wine. Ooh, that's even deeper. Deeper Garnet bordering on purple. And finally, wine number 3. I did even more purple in this one, but still I would say sort of a deep purple, deep garnet. All right, let's see what this smells like. I got red fruit, cranberry. I'm getting a little bit of savory qualities as well. I think more leather than stewed meat, and kind of this undercurrent of raspberry. Yeah, I think that would be my final call, is cranberry, raspberry, and then like kind of like a leather-ish type of note there at the very end. All right, let's taste it. Cranberry raspberry sauce, underripe plum, really soft tannins. Kind of a almost light-bodied in a way. I was expecting Carignan to be a little bit more aggressively tannic, but yeah, really nice acid. This wine can last. 2015. I actually think that it's a little young almost. Yummy. Final call, cranberry sauce, plum, and kind of at the very end, a little bit of an earthy note as well. Now let's try the blend. Oh, what a lovely nose. Oh yeah, plum, violet, vanilla. Ooh, God, what a lovely nose. And kind of actually a little bit of that cranberry again, just a tiny bit. I love cranberries. All right, let's try it. Very excited. Really nice acidity again. Plum, less cranberry and more raspberry on the palate. I swear I'm getting a little bit of bacon fat, which is a marker of Syrah. I don't know if I'm imagining it or, I mean, because it's 10% Syrah, so it's not a ton of it. But I am getting that kind of like yummy smoked bacon fat in there. It is a little bit savory on the attack too. The fruit flavors come in a little bit later. But yeah, this is yummy. Great acid. I think because Carignan sounds like carrion, I maybe have not picked up bottles of this before. I think that's kind of shallow of me, but this is super tasty. They're really nice, high acid, red fruit, black fruit wines, both of those. Let's try wine number 3. It's gonna be the youngest of the wines. Interesting. Very different nose from the first two. I'm getting a ton more red fruit on that. I'm getting more raspberry, cranberry, a little bit of baking spice, a little bit of underripe plum, but not as aromatic as the first two. It's a little bit more delicate. Yeah, probably final call, raspberry, cranberry, baking spice. Let's see how it tastes. Ooh. Tart, nice. Very different. I'm surprised by, okay, so obviously this is a blend. So it's gonna taste different, but just even amongst the 3, this has got a lot more acid on it. It's younger too, so that could be part of it. But yeah, it is a very different wine. I'm getting, again, raspberry, cranberry. It's got kind of a wet gravel note on it. It's a European wine in a lot of ways, actually. I'm surprised. Some really lovely, delicate flavors in there. So one of my favorite things about this book is the fact they have all of the different wine regions in the back. Not all of them, obviously, but the major ones. So I don't know where Corbieres is, so I'm going to see if it's mentioned in here. And I'm going to go to the Languedoc-Roussillon, A+ French. And because that is where most of the Carignan is grown in France. So let's see if I can find it. Ha! It was there. Took me a second to find it. Yes, the Corbieres. It is in the Languedoc-Roussillon region, which is very famous for their Carignan. Languedoc specializes in red blends made of Syrah, Grenache, Mourvedre, and Carignan. So this has everything but Mourvedre in it. Pleasantly surprised. Again, I don't know if I wasn't drinking Carignan because it sounds like carrion, or if I had better reasons not to, if I've had it before and didn't like it, but I for some reason had in my head that it was a super tannic red, and it's not. It's got great, I mean, at least these 3, I can't speak for all Carignan, but at least these 3 have great acid to them, not terribly tannic, not terribly overwhelming, kind of light and complex, which is cool. I love it when I learn something new. For my pairing today, I have some homemade 4-cheese ravioli and some Bolognese. Very excited to try this. All of this is homemade. Hopefully it goes well with the Carignan, and hopefully it tastes good, as I did not try this recipe before actually making it. Very tasty. With wine number 1. I think it goes very well together. Would definitely recommend this pairing. It's got really nice acidity that cuts through the fat of the Bolognese and the cheese. I don't think it makes me appreciate the wine additionally. I think I like the wine the same amount, but it goes very nicely, and yeah, Totally recommend this pairing. Let's try wine number 2. Also goes beautifully. I would say similar notes. Acid cuts through the fat. It's robust enough to stand up to the, pretty intense flavors of this. I'm getting a little bit more plum, a little bit more roundness on this wine with the pairing, so that's nice. Very good. Carignan, a good food wine, who knew? With wine number 3. I think the third wine pairs nicely, but probably the least well of the 3. This is kind of a delicate wine, and I think this is a little bit too big, too bold, too brash to pair well with it. It's not a bad pairing, just not doing a whole lot for me. All in all, I'm very surprised by how much I like Carignan. It is super tasty, it goes well with food. Totally recommend picking up any of these bottles, or just a bottle that you have, you can find around. This is Mendocino Vino. Hope to see you guys again next week. Chin chin.